Circular flow of income and real income. Hello and welcome back once again to CBSE Board Economics. Well, the topics we're discussing in economics will help you in all the board examinations, right from down south, Kerala Board Education, Andhra Pradesh Education, or you are somewhere in Tamil Nadu, or you are appearing for CBSE board examinations, or you are appearing for UP. For that matter, even if you are appearing for any competitive exams, these topics will be helpful to you. Circular flow of income. Well, we will be dividing this big topic into small topics to make you understand very nicely. There are two types of circular flow of income. One is real flow and one is money flow. Real flow and money flow in the circular flow of income. What exactly is real flow? We'll be discussing it, then I'll be showing on the board too. Real in economics means in terms of goods and services. In terms of goods and services, it can be TV, it can be refrigerator, it can be a car, or services. It can be the services of a teacher, doctor, lawyer, or any service for that matter. That is goods and services. Real in economics means in terms of goods and services. What exactly is real flow? Real flow is flow of goods and services from one sector to the other sector. Flow of goods and services from one sector to another sector. To make you understand in a simple layman's language, in villages, even now, the workers are working in the farms or lands. When they work there, they are not paid in terms of money. At the end of the day, they are not paid 1000 rupees or 1500 or 2000 or 500 rupees. No. The farmers, what do they get to the laborers? They give them in terms of rice, wheat, whatever the commodities they are getting it. That's exactly real flow. You're working on a farmland, you work the whole day. Instead of giving you 1000 rupees, the landlord gives you maybe 10 kilograms of rice or 20 kilograms of wheat. That is real flow. That is what is real flow. Real flow is in terms of goods and services. Real flow takes place from one sector to the other sector when there is a flow of goods and services. To make you understand, let's say how the real flow takes place. There are four factors of production, you know that. One is land, second is labor, third is capital, and the fourth is enterprise. These are the four factors of production. These are very essential to produce goods and services in the economy. Without them, you cannot produce anything. Land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. These are the four factors of production. These factors, they help the producers or the firms. The firms engage these four factors of production to produce goods and services. Maybe they are producing TV or maybe computer or maybe anything. Land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship is required. So that is when the households own these four factors of production, households. When they provide these four factors of production, land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship, that is, we call them as factor services. Factor services, land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship to the firms, we call it real flow is taking place from from households to the firms. In return, the firms give them goods and services, whatever the firms are producing. Whatever the firms are producing, they give to the households for their factor services. That means real flow is taking place from firms to households. First, it took place from households to firms in terms of land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. Now it is taking place from firms to household. That is real flow in economics. So let's watch the board here carefully. A circular flow of income. There are two circular flows of income. One is real flow, one is money flow. Now in this video, we are discussing only real flow. Watch the other videos where we will be discussing money flow and a bigger video that is circular flow of income. So what exactly is real flow? I just told you real flow means flow of goods and services from one sector to the other sector. Look here carefully. There are two sectors we are taking to simplify our topic, households and firms. Households, I told you, are the owners of four factors of production: land, labor, capital and enterprise. So they provide these factor services to the firms: land, labor, capital and enterprise. In return, the firms are giving them goods and services. So when the households provide factor services to the firms, land, labor, capital, enterprise, real flow is taking place. When the firms give them goods and services, again real flow is taking place from firms to households. Why do we call it circular flow? This keeps on happening all the time in a circular manner, from households to firms, from firms to households. This is unending process. Unending process. As long as we want goods, firms produce, give us, and as long as the firms want to produce goods and services, they engage the four factors of production. That is real flow. To put it in simple words, real flow means flow of goods and services from one sector to the other sector. That is, households provide land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship to the firms. Firms give them goods and services. That's as simple as that. Real flow means flow of goods and services from one sector to the other sector. Like this, we have the next video, money flow. And the next video will be circular flow of income in a two-sector economy. Watch all the videos to make a comprehensive understanding of the topic. I'm sure in case of any difficulty, you comment in the comment box. Will certainly, definitely will answer your queries. Thank you guys for watching. Till we meet next time once again. So goodbye. Thank you. Keep watching our videos. It will give you a complete understanding of economics. Bye-bye.